Okay, back. Shavuot back with another snuff review. This time, as per requested, I am going to do the silver dollar Scotch snuff. So let's get it open. It's almost 1 in the morning here, so I might be a little bit off. For some reason, this one on the back has a sticker. This one doesn't. This one has a sticker with a barcode, and most of the other ones don't. Don't know if it's an older tin or a newer tin. What's the deal with that? So this is their Scotch snuff. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, I'm tired. Let's see if maybe this will help. Usually toques I get, expect something more modern from them. So I don't know what to expect from that Scotch. And it already looks from here, from the little hole you got there, looks something different than the normal toques. See what something comes out. And look at that. Actually, it's coming out of the box. Now, it looks a little bit different than the regular toque. The more of a sorry, a little bit darker than a normal silver dollar. See, I'm really tired. I'm about to fall asleep, I think. Maybe this stuff will help. I hope. Let's get it down. See, I didn't even show you that. That's how tired I am. Looks to be a little bit lighter brown, and you see there's little, looks like fibers in there, hairs. I don't know if it comes out. No, probably not coming out at all. See, I need to get a good camera and a light box, like Snuff Begins. Then maybe I can also get 1,000 subscribers. It almost has 2,000. And he deserves them. I mean, Snuff Begins is probably one of the reasons that I got into my inspiration for doing this. It's him and Uncle Squinty and all the other guys that are doing this. But really, Snuff Begins. I don't know why he calls himself Snuff Begins. He seems like should be a snuff expert. So just call himself the snuff expert, not Snuff Begins. Okay. So has that little leathery kind of farm smell. Hey, see, when you say farm smell, I think most people think of the smell that comes when you're hanging around a lot of animals, and that's not what it's meant here. Talking about more of the farming of like not vegetable, like English is not coming to my head right now. The grains like wheat and things like that. So you're walking through a field of wheat or something like that. That's what I think kind of smell reminds me. Very much so reminds me of that. So let's get some of this in there. It feels a little bit dry. Well, I've already got some in this. Alright, let's see. See if it comes out. If I get it up here. Oh, there's decent. So there's fibers in it. And it's a little bit less homogeneous color. Let's get it in there. Decent burn. Yeah, it's that kind of barnyardy tobacco kind of burnt flavor. It's easier to get out of the tap box. That's one good thing. The only other, well, I tried Lonely Foot. That had more of a sour smell to it. This is not. There's no, or that fermented smell. I don't get any of that fermented smell from this at all. So you're not getting any nicotine from this. Could be that I'm really that tired that I'm not feeling anything. And it's also the only other Scotch that I tried before that was from Samuel Gawith, and it was in their tap box, and it was like dried pebbles. It was impossible to take. I really tried to take it, but it would go. No, I'm not talking about this stuff. I'm talking about the Samuel Gawith Scotch black. It was just said Scotch on it. It wasn't black. It wasn't the other. Like I see now that they have different names for them, and it was like these little pebbles, and I couldn't get it into my nose. Like I would have snorted in hard, and it would get in there, and it would fall back out. It seemed like it was over dried. I probably could have put in the effort to rehydrate it, and would have been worth it, but I got lazy, didn't do it, and I just give it away to somebody. So let's give it sit a few minutes, and I'll get back to you with my, I guess, final thoughts. Okay, so I've let it, I guess, marinate for a few minutes. And also took a few more pinches or bumps or whatever you call it when it's not really a pinch, and you get sort of a sweetness to it, and starts to get a bit of a back drip. It took a while to come, but in the back drip you do get that sort of, or at least I do. I get that sort of fermented taste. It's not bad. It's not overpowering like the Lonely Foot was for me. I think as far as Scotch snuff goes, this for me, except with my limited experience with them, this is definitely pleasant. For Israeli tastes, I don't think that anybody would like this. And if you compare it to the stuff that most people do. And maybe for a different video, I will do a story of a snuff that some guy gave me today that he made himself, which was, in my opinion, completely awful. Hopefully he doesn't watch these reviews. I really doubt it. This is one that I would keep around. This is not, I don't think, I'm not worried that anybody is going to snatch this one up from me. But giving me incentive that I should look for and try some different scotches, and maybe I'll find one that I like better. But this is, like I've said in my other videos, the whole process of ordering snuff from Tok is very pleasant, and you get fresh stuff from them. And also Roderick is a top-notch guy. Hey, top-notch. So if you want a Scotch snuff, you want to order from Tok, this is, in my opinion, pretty decent. Call to. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and share these on social media. And let me know what you think in the comments. Call to.